What if I told you sometimes rock bottom isn't the end, but the beginning of something extraordinary? Today, I'm sharing the story of a woman who fell into the darkness of addiction, but emerged stronger than ever. A woman who not only saved herself, but went on to change the lives of countless others. Her story is not just about survival, it's about transformation, hope, and the power of second chances. Let's dive into the unforgettable journey of Olivia.
My name is Olivia. I'm 42 years old, and today I'm going to tell you about the journey that completely changed my life. But first, I need to go back to where it all began. It all started that night. For most people, it was just another ordinary evening. But for me, it was a turning point. It was well past midnight. I was leaning against the corner of my kitchen counter, staring at the wine glass in my hand. Was it my fourth glass? Or my fifth? I wasn't counting anymore. My mind was foggy, and my heart felt like a heavy stone sinking deeper and deeper. Then, my phone rang. "Olivia, we're waiting for you. Why aren't you coming?" It was an invitation from my friends, another dinner, just like always. But I didn't feel like I belonged there anymore. I preferred hiding in my own shell. "I have to get up early tomorrow. Thanks, though," I lied. The truth? I had no plans for the next morning. My only plan was to drink again. My addiction didn't happen overnight. It crept in quietly, like a thief in the night. At first, it was just a few glasses of wine to relax after a stressful day. Work pressures, my family's expectations, the scars left by my ex-husband. They all weighed me down like an unbearable burden. But over time, wine wasn't enough. I wanted more. First came cocktails, then harder drinks. And before I knew it, pills. I can't even explain how addiction takes over. One morning, I woke up and didn't recognize myself. There was a half-empty bottle of whiskey beside my pillow. My head was pounding, and inside, all I felt was emptiness. How did I get here? I asked myself, but I had no answer. And then, that day came. My son, Ethan, he's my everything. One morning, I was standing by the front door waiting to take him to school, but as he got in the car and grabbed my hand, he looked into my eyes and said something that shattered my heart. "Mom, why are you always so tired and sad? You're not the same anymore." At that moment, something broke inside me. I drove Ethan to school with tears streaming down my face the entire way. When I got home, I stood in front of the mirror. I saw the lines of exhaustion etched on my face, the lifelessness in my eyes, and a woman who hated what she had become. "This can't go on," I whispered. But I had no idea how to fix it. I will never forget that night. After hours of drinking, I passed out. Ethan had gone to his room. I woke up, sprawled out on the kitchen floor. "Mom, are you okay?" Ethan's voice. When I heard him, something inside me shattered. What am I doing? Is this the life I'm giving him? That was the moment I knew. I had to make a choice. I was standing at a crossroads. I could either let myself spiral even further, or I could fight. The next day, I gathered all my courage and walked into a treatment center. "My name is Olivia, and I need help." That sentence was the hardest, yet most important step I had ever taken. My recovery journey wasn't easy. The withdrawal symptoms lasted for days. Sleepless nights, the whispers of old habits echoing in my mind. But I didn't give up. Therapy sessions, support groups, prayers. With every step forward, I made a promise to myself. I will win this battle. For myself, and for Ethan. And after months, for the first time, I woke up with a clear mind. There was a quiet sense of peace within me. After overcoming my addiction, I felt a void in my life. but I decided to fill that void by helping others. I started attending women's support groups. I shared my story. And before long, I realized that women were coming to me for advice. Olivia, how did you do it? I want to get better too. That's when I knew. Women who overcame addiction had the power to help others do the same. And that's how Second Chances was born. Second Chances grew faster than I ever imagined. We provided therapy, support, and reintegration programs for women struggling with alcohol and drug addiction. At first, I was helping just a few women, but over time, it became hundreds, and then thousands. Each woman's story reminded me of my own journey, and each of them gave me strength. Today, I've witnessed the journey of thousands of women fighting addiction. Their courage gives me new hope every morning. Ethan is a young man now, and when he looked at me and said, "Mom, you're my hero," I knew. That emptiness inside me was finally gone. My greatest victory wasn't just overcoming addiction, it was becoming a source of hope for others. Maya, sharing my story on your platform has been one of the most empowering experiences of my life. I've walked a long, difficult path, but knowing that my journey might give strength to other women facing similar struggles fills my heart with purpose. If my story can inspire even one woman to take that first step toward healing, then every battle I've fought has been worth it. Your platform isn't just a space for stories. It's a beacon of hope for women who feel lost. And for that, I am truly grateful, Maya. Thank you for giving me the chance to not only tell my story, but to become part of something bigger than myself. I will continue to pour my heart into helping other women reclaim their lives. And I know, as long as platforms like yours exist, no woman will ever have to walk this path alone.
Olivia, thank you for sharing such a raw, honest, and inspiring journey with us. Your courage, your resilience, and your commitment to helping others are nothing short of extraordinary. Hearing how Second Chances is changing the lives of so many women proves that healing is not just about overcoming the past, it's about turning that pain into a force for good. And Olivia, you've done just that. To everyone watching, if Olivia's story touched your heart, take a moment to share it. Someone out there might be waiting for a sign, and this story could be the light they need. And remember, if you have a story of strength, resilience, and transformation, I would love to hear it. This platform is built to amplify the voices of women who've turned their pain into power. Until next time, stay strong, stay inspired, and never forget, every woman's voice has the power to ignite change.